Castor oil can be used to treat ringworm. I'm gonna have lots of bloopers for this video. Hey everybody, it's Gemini Curls, aka Shaniqua, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you've had a chance to check out my previous video where I explain where I've been for the past year and introduce my daughter, Mayumi. Once you're done checking that out, if you haven't already, make sure you come on back to this video where we're going to talk about castor oil and its benefits for your natural hair. So let's jump right in. What is castor oil? Castor oil is a natural vegetable oil that is pressed from the seeds of the castor plant. The castor plant is native to Africa, but was dispersed around the world pretty much during the transatlantic slave trade. Castor oil is a really good oil to use for your hair because it has a lot of amazing natural benefits, similar to some of the other natural oils that I have previously showcased on this channel. Castor oil is a humectant, meaning that it draws and attracts moisture, aka water, to itself. It's also very high in vitamin E, several fatty acids, and it's also antimicrobial, antiviral, and antibacterial, just like coconut oil is. So with all of those properties, you know that when you use castor oil on your hair, it's going to be a really great hair conditioner. It'll help draw moisture to your hair in order to keep it moisturized for longer. And because it's an oil, it's also a sealant. Castor oil can be used on your hair and skin. It's a mild irritant, so it will increase circulation and blood flow. If it's used on your scalp, it can actually stimulate hair growth because of that property. Castor oil can be used to treat hair loss, ringworm, scarring, hyperpigmentation. It can fade wrinkles, and it's also a great moisturizer because of the humectant properties. So it has a lot of uses outside of just for hair. It can really be used as an all-around beauty product. Castor oil is also sold as a laxative, so if you're ever a little backed up, spoonful. I've tried it, personal note. I don't know if you want to know that, but it works very quickly. It can be slightly uncomfortable, so now you know that too. As far as where you can purchase castor oil, you can pretty much get it from any drugstore. Like I said, it is sold as a laxative, but it's also considered like a home health oil. So you can get it from like Walmart, CVS, Rite Aid. I've seen it in some grocery stores. I've seen it in Mom's Organic Market. Just kind of look around for it and just ask, do you sell castor oil? If you can't find it on your own, most places will carry it. The price of the castor oil that you buy is going to depend on the quantity that you purchase, like, how many ounces are in your bottle and where you purchase it from. I've gotten castor oil for like $2 or $3 and some change from Walmart out of the pharmacy section because it's sold as a laxative. But castor oil is also very thick and viscous, so it lasts for a long time even if you only get a small amount. Any castor oil that you buy should be around or under $10 though if you're getting a larger quantity. So that's just kind of a baseline for if you go and purchase your own. I'll also try to include a link in the description if you prefer to just purchase it directly from here. That's an option as well. You can typically get larger quantities if you purchase it online. As far as how castor oil is used, pretty much the same way any other hair oil is. You can use it however you find it to fit in your regimen. You can use it for scalp massages, which is something I greatly recommend because of the mild irritant and humectant properties of the oil. It'll help to keep your scalp massaged and supple, and if you're dealing with anything like hair loss or maybe dandruff or alopecia, or even if you just want to stimulate faster hair growth, you can go ahead and do a scalp massage with some castor oil, and that'll be really good for whatever goal it is that you're trying to achieve. You can also use it in oil mixes that you make. You can use it if you're mixing, like a hair or body butter. I would not recommend doing oil rinsing with it, meaning applying it to your hair in the shower after you've shampooed, because it's very, very thick. It's a very viscous oil, so it can be kind of hard to spread and distribute on your hair or skin if it's not being diluted with another oil. Personally, I like to cut castor oil with coconut oil because they have a lot of the same properties in that they're antimicrobial, antiviral, antifungal. But coconut oil smells really good and tropical and fruity, and it's a fairly light oil when it's melted down and distributed, whereas castor oil is very, very thick. So I just do a 50-50 mix of the two, and I can use it all over my skin, and it makes my hair feel like butter. So yeah, I definitely recommend using it that way. You can also use it as part of a hot oil treatment. Really anywhere that you find in your regimen that you think could work for you, you can use castor oil. And if you just heard that, that's my baby in the background. As far as using it for your skin, you can use it to like spot treat. If you have dark spots, you can put castor oil on a Band-Aid and let that Band-Aid soak on whatever the spot is for like an hour or so. You can also make castor oil packs where you soak castor oil into some type of cloth like a linen or gauze and wrap like a scar or any area that you're trying to heal with that gauze. And I've actually seen a story of a lady who had like a really bad burn on her leg from like a motorcycle accident that she pretty much removed with castor oil over the course of like some months from using castor oil packs. If I can find that story, I'll link it in the description below. I'm not saying it's 100% true. I'm just saying I've heard that story too. So if you'd like to check it out, make sure you click on the more info box down below. A lot of people want to know what the difference is between regular castor oil, like cold pressed castor oil, and Jamaican black castor oil. I personally have looked into that query myself, and there really is no difference other than the fact that with black castor oil, the castor beans themselves are roasted after the oil is extracted, and then they're ground and crushed, and the ash from those beans is added into the oil. There's anecdotal evidence that the ash from the castor beans increases the effectiveness of castor oil, but I've not found any scientific evidence that says the same thing. So as far as which one to buy, it's really up to you. Most black castor oil is more expensive than the home health or laxative oils that you can buy. I've used both. I don't really see a difference. The only thing that I really saw different between the two was that black castor oil is obviously a lot darker. If I can find a picture, I'll post it over here so you can, compare for yourself. And it has a smoky kind of smell to it, which can linger in the hair. So if that's something that you're trying to avoid, just leave it alone. Between the two, I like to use just regular castor oil because I didn't personally see a difference in the effectiveness of the black castor oil versus cold pressed castor oil. So it's really up to you, whatever you find works for you. If you do try the black castor oil and it works better than the home health or laxative version that you can buy, then keep using that. But I didn't see it personally. So with all of that being said, I really hope you all found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments that you'd like to leave me, put them in the comment section down below. Don't forget to check out the description. And yeah, I hope you like this video. Share it across the internet wherever you would like, and feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.